A lot of people, they tell me, say, Parara, you don't know Atiku. He said, vote Atiku. Atiku is the right man. I say, you sure? I say, yes. Until I can watch what Atiku don't do. Those of now when don't know Atiku, now be the candidate for PDP. A former vice president. If I show now what this man, they do, the sense, things we won't carry can't do for Nigeria, when I go hela. Now when they shout, oh, Obi, Peter Obi, go and verify. Some of them never verify article. Those of you don't know Atiku and the reason why you need to vote for Atiku. Oh yeah,
head of an Atiku. And Atiku has not really held any position in terms of governance. He's been just the vice president in his time. And now we have the fireback from Dino Melaye, who is the spokesperson. And he's saying that Tinubu, it's actually someone who wants to see presidency as his retirement benefits also. Do you find that that's true also?
During the first tenure of Olusegun Obasanjo, he created a kind of a council called National Council on Privatization. You know, our constitution says the vice president is the head of the economic council according to constitutional responsibility. So Obasanjo entrusted Atiku with that position to oversee the privatization of national assets, to make them more functional, because most of these assets were built by the military government. What happened? In that council that Atiku presided over, we have what they call ASCOM. ASCOM, located in Akwa Ibom, I think Ikot Basi, was the biggest in Africa in aluminium smelting. It cost federal government $3.5 billion to set up that ASCOM. But what did Atiku do with it? Atiku sold it for $130 million.
Do you have facts?
I am telling you, I am quoting figures. In fact, there are facts, there are documents that state this. $130 million. Something that cost federal government $3.5 billion. The biggest in Africa. Assuming that ASCOM is still functioning, you know the number of jobs. I would have helped the Nigerian economy and the people of Akwa Ibom State. So that was not the only one. That was not the only one. Delta Steel Company. It cost federal government $1.5 billion to set up that steel company. But Atiku sold it for $30 million. What about Oshogbo Steel?
Are you very sure about this?
I am quoting Oshogbo Steel Rolling Mill. In fact, there's what they call National Union of Electricity Employees. They even accused Atiku around June this year. When Atiku talk about a 3-point agenda, they say he's coming to continue what he started. He plunged Nigeria into this situation that we found ourselves. Most of these assets, they were sold with the aims of revitalizing them and making them more functional. According to President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, in 2011, he described them as massive failure, the privatization policy.
To put in an
Sambo concurred. Sambo even said that these privatized companies, 80% of them have been turned into carcasses. 80% of them have been turned into carcasses. It was a massive failure. Not just that the scandal that were involved in them. So what is the administration, the credential that Dino Melaye is actually telling us about? Obasanjo wrote a book. Obasanjo picked Atiku after Atiku won governorship election in Adamawa State. He was supposed to be sworn in as governor of Adamawa State. But Obasanjo picked him to be his running mate and subsequently the vice president. Obasanjo wrote a book called My Watch. If you read My Watch, page 31, Obasanjo accused Atiku that the resources Atiku stole from Nigeria can feed 300 million Nigeria for 400 years. He said if he support Atiku, God will not forgive him.
Iwe, brother, you say. You said DSC. Things where they build with 1.something billion, you will sell them for $1 million. Hey, chairman. Not be me talk amu. Una they see. So PDP, una no say this guy do this thing. Not me talk am. See the man we talk. If I want to arrest person because every day they threaten me. See what Atiku do. and una bring us on a candidate. So that means una want me send Nigeria me so do road and remove together. Deliver talk borieteje or kashaije. This man when they said things and all the things where they say Nigeria see worst. Even before the number say the guy went to talk more because you never even call NEPA. Ah man, you they say. I just the pray me, you know, go start to say your grandchildren because if you don't see Nigeria to say now, and also very soon you they say your grandchildren, 12, in more share. See country where you for come. No wonder you get different color for body. Put the picture, only color black, green, white, red. It does say everything. I mean they say cream too. Oh yeah, I just see cream una. What the hell? PDP come on not know history. They say money when Nigeria go take live over 3 million Nigerians for 400 years. 9 article thief. Oh yeah, nah. I caught shape for you. You are a thiefer. Hush puppy the land. Ah. One man ask PDP not me talk. Oh yeah, nah, I talk Roy. Say your candidate is a criminal. Let me go straight. Vote wisely. Because later on, they say, oh, more give her time. Oh, now your time. Now, oh, yeah, native. There's nothing like whole time. If you want to change this country, vote for new people. No time. Okay.